Welcome to another day and another stream. Today is Tuesday, the 25th of January, and today I've been given a death quest to complete in game. Now I'm just noticing that there is some slight anomalies in my screen here, so I'm just going to fix that up in OBS. Make sure that that all fits nice and tidy. A little bit like that. There we go. Let's lock that one in. And get down to doing the quest. So it looks like today is a death quest. I haven't had one of them for a little while, so it should be fun. First game is Explosive Weaponry, Holy Protection, 24 mana. Got a bit of green splinter in my opponent, lots of green splinter in my opponent actually. So these sort of cancel each other out. They don't look like they've been playing much of Lyanna, so that probably bodes well for me in terms of playing something like Thaddeus, I think. So let's go with Thaddeus, and what else are we gonna do? World is practically my oyster for this particular one. It's only 24 mana though. I think I do want to go with a whole bunch of weekends though. Hey Maui, good to see you. Thanks for dropping on. Hey Scotty Fortune as well. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Just resizing the chat window here because I have a new monitor set up today, so I'm trying to make sure that the scaling is working fine and not looking really silly. So just tweaking as I don't know what team I want to play here. A bit of Death Splinter. It's Divine Shield, but there's also Blind. I might go with Chaos Agent and just try and do the Death by Backfire. But to accompany that Death by Backfire, let's see what weakens we can throw out there. There's a couple, so that's -3 health. Since Blast is in, go with the Curse Slime Ball and the other Redemption. That leaves me with what, 9 mana? 9 mana. Let's go with Jin Mariat, or Murray, as I like to call him, and see how this goes. Well, the bad news is the opportunity is going to go straight for my Death Elemental. Which is not where you want those sorts of attacks to land. I'm grateful for that happening. And grateful for that blast. Now it's going to be such a long and painful road. Couldn't dodge a single attack. And roll out of redemptions. So that's wonderful. It's all up to little old Jin Murray, who, let's be honest, probably can't win from this position. Mainly because of that Magic Reflect. But it is what it is. I was probably a bit ambitious playing that team composition in that battle scene. So what have we got now? We got Armored Up and Melee Mayhem. Please don't be playing Milo regularly. No, they do play Milo regularly. Okay, so if they play Milo regularly, let's... Mimosa. It's high enough mana. And I think I really want to play Chaos Agent again. Maybe we go with Arclaw. I just go the full passive. Let's go with Arianthus. And it's not much return fire in Green Splinter. So I'm going to go with big ranged damage. Go with headwinds as well, just in case. Soul Strangler's big damage too. There's only 7 mana to play with, so I guess I'm going to throw in Lyra the Dark. And we'll see how everything being ranged goes in a Malay Mayhem rule set. It'll either go really, really well or horrifically bad. Sniper's gonna screw me, as is the sneak. It's gonna break me so badly. And there it is. Oh wow, they had a resurrection in there as well. Hey Farfight, thanks for jumping on. You're just in time to watch me get destroyed by a sandworm. Yeah, it would have been fine if I went Death with Magic, but they have played so much Mylor in their recent history. I was afraid of a what is it? Failed summon up in the front with Magic Reflect spam constantly going. Hey Raven, thanks for jumping on. Hey Super Lady. Alright, 46 mana, lost legendaries, and an opponent who plays a bit of everything. They tend to favor death. Alright, what is it gonna be? What am I gonna do here? I think I am going to go Mimosa. I haven't given Pellicorp Seaver a good run in a while. I haven't really given them the opportunity to just remind us of how incompetent that they are. But we'll give them the opportunity once more. I feel like I want some blast in my team. So that's these two. Then what else do we want? We want something fairly solid in our back line. I don't know, I guess a Phantom Soldier gives me a good combination of damage. And we will see what happens. Looking at their team, my initial response is, it's not super bad. If I can get some of those backfires going pretty consistently, I am not going to be angry at all. Oh, boom from the Golodon. I didn't expect Golodon to dodge, but it did. I'm not going to complain about that. But that one ended up being a pretty easy win. Okay, 4 more to go. I will get there. 48 mana, and again, Lost Legendary is very similar rule set. Opponent enjoys long walks against the sneak. So, what can we do to counter sneak as death? It's probably going to be a whole bunch of Demoralize. So, where's Harklaw? Ah, it's no legendaries. Wonderful. But they can still pull off a massive sneak team. Maybe I go with... let's give Disintegrator a go. We'll do the double Demoralize. We'll do a Reach. We'll do a Silence. I'm going to throw in Magi Necrosi, and then what do I have for my final 3 mana? I might double stack that Silence. Let's see how this goes. You're still very hungry and craving adobo. I'm guessing adobo is a type of food that I'm not familiar with. Please educate me, guys, on what adobo is. So much sneaky snipe. But at least they're dead now. I can commence the deconstruction of an enemy team. Octopida did not do a good job. Very good retaliate there. And we're left with Golodon and Magi Necrosi, who will make good work of the opponent. And that's done. Yeah, excuse me. I had dinner only a very short time ago, so it might yet attempt to make a return. Filipino staple food, chicken or pork mixed in marinade vinegar and soy sauce. Okay. Sounds pretty nice. I'm not really a fan of vinegary things, but I am warming to it, particularly because of how much vinegar is in hot sauce, and I've been having so much hot sauce lately. I love my spice. Call the fiends adobo since they're like furious chickens. Yeah, that works out. 0 mana. I'm not sure they'd be as delicious as an actual chicken though. And yeah, it's one of those things over in the Philippines. I've got a lot of co-workers who work in the Philippines, and like the seafood in particular over there as well seems to be a very, very good attraction. Alright, I need my Death Splinters, and it's 18 mana, so I'm gonna go with stuff. Stuff and things. Since it's spreading fury and everything will always hit, May as well go with Windaku. I'm not sure if it's the best choice, but you know, it reminds me to put in the Fiend though, our conversation. What else am I going to throw in here? Maybe a Star. And for 3 mana, I don't think I can go wrong with... Where is he? There he is, Soul Strangler. And of course, Furious Chicken, just for fun. Yeah, Grom could work as well. I've got a death quest today, so I'm going to focus on completing that, forcing my way through it. But I did do a pretty amusing game with Grom yesterday, where he practically trampled the entire team. And by trample, I mean he doesn't have trample, but if he did, it was ugly. It was very, very ugly. He basically killed everything. He ended up with like 9 attack. This one's not looking so great for me though. Was a unit short from absorbing damage to get the back end of the enemy team down. It wasn't a very good team I submitted. It was more of a I'm feeling lazy casual and had a strategy in mind, but ended up abandoning that strategy halfway through team select without bothering to change summoner. Okay, so we are probably going to see Deep Swimmer or Bordus, so with no melee, I guess I'm going to go straight up for the silence spam. So triple silence. Now, no melee, so Almo makes a great front line. So it's something like Chaos Agent, I guess. Do I want to bring poison? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm going to throw Cthulhu at the back of my team. Because they might be able to last stand, they might be able to cripple an opponent. Who knows? All I know is I didn't want to face Return Fire. I'm probably going to be facing Valnamore or something like that. I would also get destroyed by Fire Splinter here. Or perhaps even a simple Lord Arianthus, Prismatic Energy, Roar of the Seas. That team combination is always very, very brutal and not good for my mental health. That sort of team composition. Well, it's not that team composition. It looks like they've just attempted to go for the fastest team possible. They did not use all the mana. And I guess they wanted to go with being impossible to hit. So Almo was a very good choice. It was the best choice because most of the enemy team are just going to kill themselves by attacking Almo, which is fine by me. But yeah, I am confused by their team. It did not feel the mana. It didn't seem to gel very well with the rule set. I'm not sure what they were thinking I was gonna submit. I guess the rating is pretty substantially different there within the Diamond League, but I didn't think there was that much of a separation between where I'm sitting and 2900. I guess there is. I mean, I can see what they were trying to do, trying to keep Peaceful Giant alive, but putting the healer directly behind him leaves him vulnerable to blast. It's interesting. It's an interesting team. Okay, we've got an opponent who enjoys playing Life Splinter, Armored Up, Lost Magic. It's probably going to be a Shield Bearer. I guess the only thing I can do is hope for the best of the best in terms of quick poisons and a couple of blasts. Where is... So another poison. There is... Where is it? There it is. I'm going to use Skeletal Warrior as my tank. See how this goes. Okay, so they went with Harclaw. Interesting use of Cursed Windico at the back with Thorns. I'm not going to be able to poison Harclaw, so going to be no damage dealt that way, except through these two. And I don't know that the rest of my team can hang on long enough to get through to Harclaw. Because we can't poison him. This is actually a really good team composition by my opponent. Protecting that skeleton assassin with everything else. Very nicely done. Loss for me and win for opponent. Unless you play Bright and Bloom. Tooltip was, remember, there are no monsters with flying in the Back to Basics rule set. Waiting for the load. There we go. 12 mana. Broken arrows. Oh, that's a challenge. Well, we got 2 weakens in. We got a silence in. We got a Dr. Blight in. And a single redemption. Will that be enough? Because for 12 mana I can think of a lot better team compositions to play. But this is the one I'm playing. And now I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait some more. Hey, Chester FGP. Good to have you back again. Thanks for dropping by. looks like they attempted to do something pretty similar to me, except they brought along Drake of Anorak. So that's not going to go well for me. Because the armor's going to absorb all the redemption. But they've still got just the 1 health on most monsters. That's not good enough. Ooh, no, not quite good enough. Summoner selection was different there. And their summoner selection was indeed way better than mine. The Drake of Anorak. Get another battle up and running. What have we got here? We have Weak Magic and Spreading Fury. Okay. Well, they're not playing Life Splinter. I think I might go with Contessa. I'm aware of the fact that it's weak magic. Excuse me. But I want to use Jin Miriat because they've got void armor. It'll be funny. At least to me, I think it'll be funny. I'll go with Soul Strangler. Throw in a Cursed Slime Ball and the Corpse Fiend. Hoping that they bring Sneak. Hoping that it's a fast Sneak blue team from my opponent. But I will see. Feels like it's going slower today than normal. The quest had a couple of good runs over the last few days. Ah, another Drake of Anorak. That Metalite Guardian is going to be particularly difficult to get through. Especially with weak magic. My only real chance is to hit them with poison, but there's no snipe. Poison, unfortunately, so I can't overcome that amount of healing. So I'm just going to skip on over to the next one. And just move my camera as well. It wasn't exactly framing my face very well there. We'll go with Noxious Fumes, Explosive Weaponry. Okay. Let's do Mimosa. That way my opponent can't heal. I'm going to go with Harklaw for immunity. So he won't be born poisoned. Might throw Gauledon in because insane health. Is there any cheap scavengers I can fit into this team? I still can fit a gelatinous cube. What the hell? Let's do it. Because I always end up losing to a gelatinous cube when I don't play a gelatinous cube. And yeah, the whole actually let's go with that instead, because that way when they die, they'll reduce the enemy's health by 1. So it's Harclaw v Harclaw. And there's a cube on either side of the equation. They also border blind. This now. I like that a lot with the affliction and the other stuff and the big booms and the pew-pews. That should be... oh, it's almost goodbye. Enemy creeping ooze. It is goodbye. Enemy creeping... oh, I keep calling them creeping ooze when they're gelatinous cubes. Oh no, that miss was pretty tragic. Beautiful. Ended on 20 health. It's not skill, it's not talent, it's just playing the game. Playing the game of... if the rule set is this, play this equals that. Generally, that means a win. Okay, Noxious Fumes and Lost Legendaries. Opponent who's played nothing but Water, and Water Splinter is out. I'm going with Death. Again, obviously, because of Quest. But... because it's Noxious Fumes... it's going to be Harclaw again, isn't it? It's Lost Legendaries. So what else has immunity, if anything? Nothing. In that case, nothing. I could have sworn that Conjurer, the local Conjurer, had immunity. Wrong. No, it's phase. Is there anything with immunity in any Splinter? Nope. Forgotten one. Llama would work as well. I think it's going to be a break from tradition here. We're just going to go with Fire Splinter. Pyre is probably not the best choice. But the rest of my strategy here is just going to be around try to hit as hard and as quick as I can. Try to stay alive for as long as possible. And don't let the poison get me. That's very good I didn't go with any magic damage. And there goes all of my team to poison. But it's okay. Next turn, most of the enemy team will die to poison. By 1 health. 1 health was all that was in it. Needed to do 1 health to that undead priest, and then it would have meant the spider couldn't have attacked. Fortunately for me, that didn't happen. Alright, what do we got? No healing. Works for me. Wasn't bringing healing anyway. So, there's that. That's fine. It's fine as far as I'm concerned. I probably gonna go with Contessa for this one, because I don't feel like there's any other logical choice. So, given the mana set and all that stuff, we'll probably see fire attacks. I'm gonna go with Chaos Agent. Go Shadowy Presence to give a health boost. That's the cheapest blind I can get. There we go. Now, damage time. I think it's going to be these three. That's a super low mana team. But that is sort of everything I need to pull off the strategy I want to do here. I'm going to go with it and see if I can win underplaying by 5 mana. Now that's fine. Still, that's fine. It's going to get a lot less fine in a second though. They had the same idea as me. Use lots of blast. I didn't look past their exploding dwarf thinking, oh, that's fine. Saw the rest of their team. Ah, that's about 433,000 bits of blast that's going to destroy me. So, geez, thanks. Now we've got reverse speed and 18 mana. Death has got some nice slow boys in it. It does indeed. Let's sort by speed. The other way around though. Oh, Cthulhu, you'll be unbeatable. Skeletal Warrior. Fiend, of course. Oh, that means we have to also put the chicken in somewhere. 1s and 2s. Sure, we'll throw in Shadowy Presence. And I think we'll throw in Mimosa as well. So it's all about Cthulhu for this battle for me. And I'm grateful they don't have any sneak or any magic damage. I'm grateful they also don't have a heal. Yeah, Cthulhu can do it all here. Because now Screeching Vulture has to attack Skeletal Warrior. They can only chip away at 1 health per turn. And the rest of the team is just gonna go melting away. Therosa was actually really good in this team composition. I don't think I could have played a better counter to their team if I had tried. I'm not mad at that, and with that, it's time to unwrap a juicy, tasty Diamond 2 quest reward. Let's see if it is juicy and tasty or whether it's just completely freaking average. Time to find out. First chest is an alchemy lotion, followed by an alchemy lotion. 2DC, wow, this is terrible. Pellicle Bandit, that's awful. Pellicle Conjurer, 5DC, 19DC. Alchemy Potion, and a Vanari Heatsmith, and an Alchemy Potion. That is some of the worst rewards I've seen in a very long time. But I'm not going to let that discourage me. I'm going to play a couple more games because I was actually enjoying that. But it is time to play Splinters that are not death. So let's see what we're going to play here. Whatever it lands closest to. Well, we can play Life because it's within the rule set. And I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Dragon and Life. I'm going to embellish the wheel's wishes. And I'm going to throw Peacebringer. Where is our Stunny Stun? Just checking to see if I've got any other stuns I can roll with here. I'm gonna feel like I'm making an attempt at the rule set. Yeah, Billa, why not? Come along, my friend. Yeah, I think I am gonna go with the 2-mana Conjurer. I'm not going to put in that because I've got 9 mana left to play with. And 9 mana will fit a Silver Shield Sheriff very nicely, particularly with Selenia Sky involved. Don't have any healing. And really, the only reason I'm going with this particular Splinter comp is this little guy, which can't do anything other than 1 damage to all of my opponents. It looks like it's War of the Dragon Jumpers, though. Yeah, I'm in very bad shape here. This guy, Silver Shield Sheriff, was being brutal there while he lasted, which wasn't for very long, and I'm almost back into Diamond 3. Yikes. Just gotta keep going. Get some stuff done. That is a very true statement, that a balance is required in every battle. Except at the same time, you do want to focus fire into particular opponents. Blast healed out. I'm going to go with Quicks and Death. And do we have any super fast? Yeah, I might just do a sneaky team. There's a sneak, there's a snipe. Could swear that Undead Badger's pretty quick, yeah. Naga Assassin's pretty quick. Is it worth playing Riftwing in the front? Don't have dodge. For 5 mana. Oh well, you lose, Mr. Deceiver Man. You lose. There we go. Well, that's going to be completely useless. That was awesome, though. Riftwing's going to do a freaking amazing job. Sure, here comes the redemption. But Arianthus can't win against all of this. Worst case scenario, Naga Assassin will just wear him down. That team went really well. Irony, it was Death Splinter, and that was what my quest was. Very super irony. At least I thought it was. Alrighty, what have we got now? Armored up, reverse speed. It's very, very low mana. Chaos Agent won't work. There goes that idea. I know. Let's try for Grum. If Grum can't win, we can't win. Just for fun. It's Grum can't. I'd like to think that Grum has a fairly decent chance here. They've got like the fastest team ever. Okay. It's just you and me, Grum buddy. Here comes the bloodlust. The only thing he doesn't have going for him is he doesn't have piercing. I guess this is what everyone wanted to see when Grum was first released. And slowly but surely, we were seeing it. Until he died. Yeah, he played Ooze, and then he also played creatures that all had 5 speed. But hey, it worked. They ended up winning. I didn't think that was going to be the case. No, he didn't deserve that win. I agree with you, and not just because I was the one who was defeated in that battle. It certainly wasn't in the spirit of the rule set at all there. Just moving my light from there to there because it was getting in my eyes while I was trying to read the chat. Reverse speed and close range. We could give this another shot. Let's give Grum another try, maybe. No, we're not going to do that. I feel like we could maybe do something with a little something, dragon something. But it doesn't feel like enough. Just doesn't feel like enough power to do stuff. So I really like Frost Giant. Yeah, because of the screw it, let's do it. Let's do it again. Because of the Giant Killer ability. Yeah, let's try one more time. One more time. Oh, this one looks more promising. There we go. We'll take out half their armor. And it'll be 2 turns before we can defeat them. And we get our armor back. And we get our armor back. And we get our armor back. Up to 10 attack. That'll be... I was going to say it'll be 20 damage, but no, it wasn't death blow. That's what we wanted to see out of a Grum. We got there, and that pushed me just back into Diamond 2. Earthquake and Super Sneak. Well... Lorna's a little bit redundant, considering I'm going to play Conjurer. Now, in the event of Super Sneak, let's go with a True Strike. There's a flying as well, so nice and protected. I want one of you with the throwing nets madly into the sky. And then we'll throw in one of you, and one of you, and one of you. Yeah, he is very orcish. It could be there, just thinking fragility, given the Earthquake rule set. Dax Paragon would have probably been a better choice than Grenadier, I guess, but I wanted to go for the snare. But yeah, Dax Paragon is amazing in Life Splinter. I really enjoy using him with a really cheesy front line of Shield Bearer, putting Conjurer behind the Shield Bearer, and then having any blast magic damage or blast arrows reflected straight back at my opponent. I have no idea what team they chose here. I am aware of the fact that they've played the thing that makes them all fly, but I got a lot more monster in for my mana. And oh, look at you, little Grenadier. Grenadier is one of the most powerful games. Yes, Grenadier is one of the most powerful games in the card. Yep, I know what I meant. I knew what I said. And I'll say it again. Grenadier is one of the most powerful cards in the game. Reverse speed and spreading fury. That's not a good combination. It's a terrible combination because the fury makes them go faster, then they're going to miss more. So I'm guessing I want something that can be passive. Passive and slow, and unlikely to anger. What fits all of those criteria? I think I'm going to go with something from... Well, it doesn't matter if you get angry. Ditto for Dr. Blight. Now, can we put in a Murderline Guardian? What is their speed like? It doesn't really matter what their speed is, because their sole purpose is going to be to do stuff. Yeah, you can't miss, so good choice. I'm gonna do Arianthus, I think, instead of Cube, because Cube will get crippled by Affliction, whereas Arianthus is less likely. At least he's got the Magic Reflect and the Thorns. He's missing Return Fire, obviously. Ooh, do I want to go with Amplify? I think I do. Yes, that accelerates my team. I don't think it'll matter here. And we'll throw in Kelp Initiate for a triage at the back. So my whole goal is to either kill them by reflecting magic or being a nice little passive team. And I don't think that's going to go well with this series of opportunistic monsters, because it's going to go bang, bang, bang. And my team will get erased. This is going to hurt this round. You'd think that they would be missing. Once they get solidly enraged. But they are not. Okay, come on, Dr. Blight. You cannot do this. It is mathematically impossible. Yeah, the absurdity of high speed hitting low speed there was frustrating. But it happened. It happens. Spreading Fury and no sneaks. No sneaks at all. What am I gonna throw down here? Well, if there's no sneaks, but there's enrage, that means that there's opportunities to be had. And let's reduce armor to do those opportunities, because I quite enjoyed watching my team get destroyed by the opponent's team, which took advantage of opportunity. Sadly, there's no dragon allowed in this match, so I can't do a dragon jumper opportunity. Let's go back to descending mana cost. I think I'm just gonna do a little tiny troll with the rest of my team, and by tiny I mean probably rather enormous level of trolling. And see how we go with Grund Oakenbeowulf in our front line. Hey, Lord and Keck, good to see you. Thanks for jumping on. I'm not going to do very well here. That's a lot of magic damage. Okay, come on, Grund. You need to hit twice. No, you're not even going to hit once. And good luck hitting Prismatic Energy now. The lucky thing for me is the attacks aren't going to Prismatic Energy. The super unlucky thing is Force Field. That's a thing. Well, other than the trillion points of damage that my opponent's magic attacks did. And we're back down to Diamond 2. I think I'll play a couple more games here before I head out. Got some other bits and pieces to do around the house. Alright, Rise of the Commons and Heavy Hitters. So, what's it gonna be? I guess it's gonna be fire. And there's my heavy hitter. There's my fast hitter. What else can I do with super quick speed? That's cheap. Good little opportunity. There's more speed. Sure. Let's throw in a secondary stun. We'll drop that guy. Alright. Let's see if this makes any sense at all. No. It's Milo. Nothing ever makes sense when Milo comes in. You poor little serpentine spy. You're not gonna have a good time, are you, buddy? Nope. Good stun, good miss, good kill. I got this. Lucky stuns. Super lucky stuns. Alright, let's play one more match. Throw my phone onto silent here. Alright, what do we got? We got healed out and noxious fumes. I think I'm gonna go with not you. You. And I'm gonna be a very, very, very trolly person. Where's Almo? Where is Almo? Why am I so blind? There he is. Almo and Krallis. Sure, Krallis isn't going to have a heal, but immunity's still a thing. And that's not going to be enough. Cube is still a thing. And Resurrect is still a thing. It grows, it grows, it grows. The troll is strong within my heart. The rest of what I'm going to do, I think, is just going to be... let's do a Mega Sneak. One of you, and one of you. I can practically play whatever the crap I want here. Mana cost. Yeah, let's go with good old Cornelius at the back. Protect against any enemy sneak ideas. The double immunity is just going to be like, what? They also have a Krallis. Well, it's not going to be able to be poisoned. Can't even be snared. And now we're back without the horrors of stuff. Their Kralis is gone. It's back again. Oh god, that's got a lot of damage I gotta deal to get through their team. Goody good. Good magic reflect. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit of a given, that one. Hydrate. I have a water bottle here. And I feel like that was a well-deserved thirst. Thank you, Lord and Cake. Important to keep the water up before my voice dies. Alright, I'm going to play 2 more battles. I'm going to head off. Yeah, Almo Reflect is absolute powerhouse. Reverse speed and close range. What's the speed like on yes. Failed summoner. No, we gotta surrender. Okay. Last match then. 99 mana. And Melee Mayhem. Okay. Well. All out. All in. Oaken Behemoth. It's a pity Dragon's not in. Warchang, because they also get double attacks. And now, I guess it's all about... Let's protect Grund somehow. Hydra's a thing. Helicore Mercenary is also a thing. Venari Knifer can also be a thing. Why is Oaken Behemoth at the front of my team? That is the worst position for them. Let's have a look. Did the DC rewards drop? I'm not sure. It seems to have been like 20 DC per win in Diamond forever. At least over the last season and a half, that's how it's felt to me. But I'm not keeping a particularly close track of what there is. Opponent is taking a little bit to lock in their team. By a little bit, I mean I take her forever. Impatience is an art. I'm very good at being impatient. It's one of my best talents. I had a new monitor arrive today. And, I got the message saying it was on board with the courier at like 9 AM in the morning. It didn't arrive until just before 5 PM. So I had a very, very impatient day today. I went crazy all out for my new monitor. Ah, 2 surrenders in a row. That's a really underwhelming way to end my stream. The monitor I got was the Gigabyte FV43. Let me bring up the product page here. It is a freaking monster of a monitor. Um, it is 43 inches and it is freaking enormous. So I was running two 27-inch monitors before. Yes, yes, I'll accept your cookies, whatever. Yeah. Um, and because I work from home and have worked from home for like such a long period of time, I was getting really, really annoyed of having very limited screen real estate, even with two 27-inch monitors for what I do. Um, yeah, that image is not really to scale. If I just take my camera here, watch that I don't roll over anything. Those are 27-inch monitors on their side. Hopefully you can still hear me. There's a keyboard, and this freaking monitor goes on forever and ever and ever. If I zoom out some more, as far as the webcam can go. Just trying to unplug my Nintendo Switch. Whoops. There's my Nintendo Switch for scale. Like, the monitor is a freaking enormous. It is huge. It is really, really big. But I don't think I regret it yet. Ask me in about a week and we'll see how sore my neck is. I mean, this sort of viewing distance is perfect. And I do have a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse, but the table ends like here. And I can't really push the monitor back further. I've got it on a little wooden stand that I built, and I had some timber arrive today. I want to build out more of a platform for the other monitors as well, so that they're all on a level field. Because right now I've got two monitors that are at my eye level and then one that's below my eye level. The funny thing is, though, my gaming rig is now completely obscured by monitors, so I can't actually see my PC anymore. But yeah, this is the first time I've used the monitor on a stream. I haven't turned on HDR or G-Sync or anything like that. I haven't even bothered like testing the speakers or whatever. I loaded up Tomb Raider and ran a benchmark, and it looked incredible on the monitor, but I need to tweak its software and all that sort of stuff to get the best out of it. Came with a factory calibration report, and it looks like it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, we've got the TV in the lounge room. We've got a 55-inch in there, so I guess that's where the consoles are. The consoles are definitely in there. But the reason I got this was because the fact that it's got USB Type-C and does DisplayPort over USB Type-C. I can plug one cable in from my work laptop and basically get 4K into that, and then just have HDMI into another screen for my work stuff, and having a portrait screen for my work stuff for reading reports and tweaking data queries and all that sort of stuff will be awesome. And then when I'm in meetings and stuff, I can throw people onto this screen over here, which you can't see, to my right, and then actually look at whatever it is I'm discussing instead of having to like look at that on the laptop screen in tiny thing. But yeah, I'm a little bit intimidated by this monitor. It's the biggest I've ever had a PC on. and I'm not upset at this point. Like looking at the cards I was choosing for Splinterlands as I was playing here, like the cards were the size of playing cards on my screen. It was ridiculous. It was great. That's why I couldn't find so many cards when I was scrolling through my team select and everything. And it really brings out the artwork of the game as well. We're gonna go off on a raid here, and we're gonna hit up someone I haven't seen online before. Withern. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but we're gonna go over, give them a raid. I'm gonna go do some other stuff, and I've got the next couple of days off because there's a public holiday here in Australia. I would have had Friday off as my standard day off from work, and then I decided to book Thursday off in the middle. So, yeah, I've got some time off coming. Thanks for your company, guys. Let's go over and raid Within, see what they're up to in their Splinterlands journey, and we will get to it. And yes, yeah, it will be Lunar New Year next week. Don't think there's going to be any festivities here. There'll probably be some fireworks and stuff, but I'm not going to do anything for it. Thanks for your company, everyone, and I will catch you all again tomorrow. Have a good one.